Hello there people, my name is Amanamaz and I just saw Black Adam. Well, I saw it on Monday, so I'm a bit late, but oh well. I have to say that it surprised me. I thought it was going to be garbage, but it was okay. And I came out thinking that it was pretty decent. It's a good comic book movie, but a decent movie if you know what I mean. I get that many comic book movies have been made since this was announced, but it does feel like there were many aspects or vibes of other comic book movies in here. Like I got X-Men, Doctor Strange and Deadpool vibes. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but just something I picked up. The main good parts of the film were the action scenes and the casting. The Rock was a good Black Adam. You can tell he was very passionate about this role and it really came across. There were moments where they tried to force in a catchphrase, and I thought that was pretty stupid. It was a mid-joke at the beginning and it was made even worse as the film went on. Other than that, I thought Black Adam as a character was pretty good. I really liked his brutality, like we saw him choke someone and then shoot them with lightning until they pretty much melted. And we haven't seen anything like that on the big screen before, or at least I can remember in a comic book film. So that was nice to see, especially since he was so adamant to stay that way throughout the film, which made to be a good foil against the Justice Society, who are pretty much anti-kill. Speaking of the Justice Society, I thought they were really good. Cyclone was probably the weakest character of the lot, as she didn't do anything of note or contribute much to the story. Atam Smasher was also fine. He was also the one that was very Deadpool-like, constantly making jokes and being the comedic relief. These two were pretty much sidelined from most of the fighting because they were rookies, and because Hawkman and Dr. Fate were fucking great in my opinion. Dr. Fate especially, the person who casted Pierce Brosnan as Kent Nelson deserves a fucking raise. I thought he stole the show. He had such a smooth charm to him and his witty, sarcastic humour suited the character very well. And he was a good middleman with the tension between Hawkman and Black Adam. The human side characters weren't great in my opinion, especially the kid. My god, he was so annoying. Constantly getting into trouble, trying to be cool, getting closer to Black Adam because he likes superheroes and trying to make him have a catchphrase. Like, I just wanted this kid to shut up and get lost. Why is it that in most sci-fi or fantasy films, the kids are always annoying as shit? Like, I had the same problem with the girl from Rings of Power not that long ago. This kid was even worse than the villain, Sobek, or whatever his name was. He was pretty shit. The villain falls under the category of the evil counterpart of the good guy, and he's pretty much up there as the worst DCEU villain along with Enchantress. He was so one-dimensional, and you could see he was going to be the villain from a mile away. The action scenes in the film I thought were really good, especially the moments that were in slow motion. I thought that was pretty cool, seeing the slow motion lightning kill people. Having said that, there were slow motion close-ups of Black Adam's face which I just found unnecessary and borderline funny. Like, it just wasn't needed. Anything action related with the JSA I thought was well done, in particular with Dr. Fate, seeing his fake copies and his spells that looked exactly like the ones from the Injustice video games. That just looked really cool. In terms of the film's plot, it was very formulaic. Like, this should have came out many years ago, and it probably would have got a better reception than the 39% it got on Rotten Tomatoes, but even then I thought that was a bit harsh. Like, yes, it wasn't anything new or groundbreaking, but it was a good formulaic, if you know what I mean. Overall, I had a good time with it. It was definitely one of those turn off your brain and enjoy it movies, and I think the post-credit scene was fucking awesome. So, do I recommend that you go out and watch it? Yeah, but take your time with it. Like, it's not that good where you have to see it right now. If I had to give it a rating, it would probably be a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 if I was being really harsh. Anyway, I hope you liked my review. A like and subscribe would greatly be appreciated, and I shall see you next time, and peace.